Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DCUO Online. I am of course Trex, and we're going to be looking at the Aegis of Truth, the new iconic Vision solo instance for Wonder Woman that came in DLC 10 Amazon Fury Part 1. So, as we go through, we're going to take a look a little bit at the abilities and hear a little bit of the story, of course. So, let's fly over here. We have to go meet up with Hippolyta.
Preparing for war with Gotham are true. My mother would never allow this. I must find her.
So let's hear the beautiful voice acting.
Mother, why would you plan an attack on Gotham City?
We eliminated the Brainiac infestation from Themyscira, but it never should have come here in the first place. The mortal world has grown weak, and the Justice League is unfit to protect it. If we do not act now, the threat will return.
Attacking the city will hurt innocent people. Let's work with the mortal world and find a solution together.
The mortal world has failed, Diana. We must forge alliances with those strong enough to defend it. All other options have been exhausted. War is upon us.
Hello, sister.
Circe, this is your doing. I won't let this war happen.
The Amazons stand by their queen. Join me.
No, and our sisters will see the truth. That this is wrong.
Stubborn until the end. Guards, arrest her.
Oh no! So we start off with the first fight with 4 nice little ads here. So let's look at the abilities. The first ability is Amazon Aegis. You slam your shield into the ground and it causes a knockback to happen to all enemies around you. It's pretty sweet. I love it. And of course she uses her patented shield as her actual weapon, which I still love shield. Love it so much. Love it. Her next ability is Lasso Thrash, similar to how Hardlight's Whiplash does. Yeah, you should know how to do it. Ooh, let's go ahead and just knock her on her butt. Ooh, knock her player again. Her next ability is Monolith. It's Bane's Rock. Which, while you're watching this, you might find little bugs here and there that I will be using this to report as well. Because the Monolith, when you're throwing your rock, it's like hidden behind this invisible shield or something when you throw it. I guess you have to like throw it at close range, because you can't do it at medium or even long. She messes me with that. Let's do a little more Lasso Thrash. Oop. Now, of course, if you have done Legends PvP with Wonder Woman, or even Circe for the other instance, then you already know how to do all this. And as I talk, I'm not paying attention, because that's what I do.
Shut up and fight.
I need some weapon mastery going on right now. Oh gosh. Oop. That would have definitely sucked. Her next ability that we'll talk about is the Truth Lasso. Oh crap. The Truth Lasso brings the opponent closer to you, pretty much as a pull. It's exactly her pull. Her fifth ability is the Coup de Grace, or the Coup de Grace if you're in the South. Depends on how you look at it. The Coup de Grace is her finisher.
Now is not
It's
the time to
35%
chase after
finisher.
Mother. I must speak with my sisters before they leave for Gotham.
Yeah, so the Coup de Grace
There's
or the
already
Coup de
civil
Grace.
unrest among my sisters. I must convince them to see the truth.
And then finally, her last ability is the Bracer Deflection, where it will deflect all attacks back onto the person. Poor things. And we have our first little, not really boss, but the first person you really have to fight that's a name, Captain Alexei. She goes down pretty simple. So you have to find the 5 sisters to recruit them to Wonder Woman's cause.
Stand with me, sister. Help me end this senseless war before it starts.
I will fight alongside you, princess.
Thank you for interrupting me. Thank you. Now, also as a little note, Monolith is actually one of my favorite songs from the rock band Stone Sour. It's from their first album. See, doesn't go all the way over, so it's a close range, but I feel that I want to use it as a ranged attack. So let me use it as I want. Play it my way, right? It's the Burger King of DCUO. And let's go ahead and lasso truth the bird. This Hoppy. Now, if you also time, excuse me, if you also time your melee correctly with the lasso truth, or with the truth lasso, then it will, when you pull the enemy to you, you'll also do a kick. That will just do some nice damage. Silly staff users. Silly, silly, silly.
You will not bring me down.
I brought you down to Earth. That's exactly what you just did not say. So you have a mixture of Hippolyta's soldiers, and you also have a mixture of Cersei's harpies as well.
Princess, many of us remain loyal to Queen Hippolyta. Where do you stand?
Mother's war is unjust. The people of the mortal world do not deserve this. Will you join me against her?
No.
And I just like trying to just throw rocks at all of these women before they run away. Don't run from me! Yay, they're all defeated. So here we're going to split off into the different wings of this area. There she is. I knew there was a harpy. I had to find it. Alright, so in this area you only have the one harpy, and you have to come over here and fight the princess.
Themyscira will not
or
benefit
priestess.
from this war. No one will. Join me.
We are with you, Princess.
And some of them do the twirly thing to change the clothes. It's really cool. Small stuff. Now, the impudent harpy is a strong opponent, meaning that it does the block breakers and the interrupts. So watch out for that. The brazen harpies are weaker ones, so you don't have to worry about them as much. So there's an impudent harpy, and then the next one is another impudent harpy as well. Luckily, these are one-handers, and I use one-handers, so I know what to do. Now, when you talk to one of your to these Amazon sisters, they will actually help you for a little bit. They'll help you to you get to the next room, and then they'll disappear, and you gotta go find the next one. So you have little helpers for a little while. Oh, you think you have a lasso too, huh?
You cannot prevail.
Ha! By the way, still love her shield. Still love it. Now, this is where I first saw how the rock doesn't go anywhere in front of you. You have to be on them just to even throw it. I was like, ugh, makes me mad. And I didn't expect her to really run in there. Did not expect that at all. But your rock, the rock can do a lot of good damage to get rid of some of these satyrs here. And let's go ahead and use Bracer Deflection, because dear lord. So into the rock. There, I feel much better. Oh, and my helper went away. Poor, poor thing. And there is a harpy all the way up there, but I'm ignoring her because she's not in my field of vision.
I'm not done yet.
Yes, Enchanted Beast Horn. That's what I always wanted.
I will fight you if I must.
Yeah, you will. Now, this is another one of your Amazon sisters, the Warsmith Celadine.
You won't best me.
Oh, crap. Okay, 1 second. Stop shooting me with an arrow. There, I feel much better about
Stand
killing
with
her.
me, sister. Help me end this senseless war before it starts.
I will fight alongside you, Princess.
Alright. Now, in this Temple Guardian, the Temple Guardian will actually switch between 5 different characters. There is a feat to get these to defeat all 5 of them. And sadly, I have already defeated Bloodfeather. I'm missing 1, and I have not found her yet. But I will. Oh, I will. Now, Bloodfeather here is, of course, a bird. And it's really hard to see her, to see the birds fighting. But we'll see in just a moment. Now, I also want to take notice of, you do have a healing crystal here. I recommend not using this healing crystal in this fight. If you have to, go for it, but you want to save it for the last boss. So, let's go ahead and do some Monolith. Get right up. Bloodfeather also does a stun. That, of course, as you see, I lost my rock. Which, luckily, I exploded and did nothing. Use Blessure of Reflections. Break out. See what I mean? You can't really like see anything from his attack.
Far better than you have failed to defeat me.
Shield moves flow so fluid. I absolutely love it. Oh crap, I knew she was going to do that. Bad bird. Oh. Pressure deflection. Oh, kind of close. Woo! Super close. And I got an unattuned reinforced bow, meaning that Trex can go back to using a bow weapon. Oh, man. I just envision myself with my bow again, and I miss it. I miss it so much. So, after you take care of the Temple Guardian, you have a Warhound and a Hoplite Soldier. Just take them down. They hold no weight here. None. There. There you go. And now you have this group over here that you can actually use your Monolith and take them down quite the chunk.
Try again, warrior.
Now, the Campaigner is another one that's a strong type of NPC that will do block breakers and stuff as well.
Victory!
Down, dog. Down. Sit, boo-boo. Sit. Ah. There. And then last is this Guard Exemplar here. Another strong opponent.
And loyalty. Your attacks are weak.
Oop. That happened. Now I can do it. There. And then last but not least, we have our last sister over here. I think it's Captain Susanna.
Sisters, will you not hear me out?
Yep.
Princess Diana, we too believe there is a shadow in Themyscira. We will follow you.
We will gather weapons and
They do the
reach
twisties.
later.
Alright. Now you want to come down here and open up the gate for this boss. And we're going to fly and go grab that last crystal that was in the Temple Guardian room. So this last boss will summon 2 ads. She'll summon 2 ads periodically, and you will use your third ability, Monolith, to destroy them. Just throw the rock and in that general direction, and they'll go down. One hit. The last boss will do some really wicked, quick attacks, so using Bracer Deflection when it's off of cooldown is a great recommendation. She'll start doing the dual flurry spin attack that dual wielders use, and even some even two-handers. She'll start doing that, and you just block, and she'll go right on her butt. If you can time it, it works out pretty well.
Surrender now and it won't come.
But we started too early. I was not prepared, and I'm out of my crystal.
You're weak.
We are with you, Princess.
Haha.
Behave yourself.
Now, you also have 2 ads of your own that will come and help you. There's a feat where if you do not resurrect them, you'll get a feat. But if you do, you won't get the feat. So I recommend, for your first time, don't worry about resurrecting them. Just let them die. Just keep them there. They're fine. They're not hurting anybody. Oh god, I forgot that. Sucks. I hate how it's not ranged. Yes.
I still stand.
You leave me no choice.
You're weak. You cannot stop me.
It's always a trusty yes. Boom. And there you go. There's your Aegis of Truth right there. Just remember to use your Bracer Deflections with this boss. When she starts doing her spin attack, you'll block and she'll just get knocked down. Use your Monolith, your third ability, Monolith, the giant rock, to take down the ads, and it'll be easy peasy. Yeah, of course you can. And you also use 2 healing crystals, and you also have your breakout and your cola. So that has been Aegis of Truth. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.